What are the elements of a show that doesn't land, right? And we all know that like 90% of podcasts out there never make it past what, 10 episodes or something. It's a crazy number. But what are the mistakes people make and what are the elements of a really
Mhm.
good show?
Couple of mistakes people make are thinking they're going to become the next Mel Robbins or you name your favorite podcast host. The landscape of podcasting has changed drastically in the last 10 years from when it started. It's can be very difficult to build an audience if you don't know who you are serving. That's the number one thing I teach any client or anybody I talk to who says, "Oh, I want to start a podcast." Okay, cool. Who are you talking to and why should they listen to you? There's like a handful of questions that everybody should be able to answer about their podcast. Why are you doing it? Who are you talking to? What are you giving them? And why should they listen to you? Because there's thousands of hundreds of podcasts available. So once you can get clear on those key elements, you can be really successful. The other key things are with the podcast is it's work still. It's marketing. If you think of podcasting as marketing for your business or service, then you can wrap your head around it a little more as opposed to there's just this another thing I have to do and everybody has one. So if you think of it like that, you can then generate a ton of content from one podcast episode. And that's sort of the avenue I go down, which I know we're going to talk about. But to
Hmm.
answer your other questions of the biggest mistakes and the biggest successes are not knowing why you're doing it. And you can do a podcast to just have fun and talk about makeup or chat with your girlfriends because you just want to do that and you want to have that outlet. But just know you're going to spend time and money and not make any money and not get any time back, except if that's valuable to you and that's fun, then do it. But know that that's what you're doing and why you're doing it. This is a really great resource to have a podcast as your place for your community, your hopefully potential clients, customers can come and view you as a trusted source of knowledge and information. Yes, it can convert to clients. You have to be really strategic about what you're doing though, and it's a multi-process thing. You cannot just expect your podcast to convert to clients. That's a little unrealistic, I think.